a little tired, so I'm going to try and pep this up.
Whoa, I didn't know I looked tired. I'm joking.
It's early in the day. It's early in the day. Number one, lovely. You look so cute. We were bugging on your shoes. Awesome.
Thank you.
As far as your individual character, because I know that you've got your gymnastics training behind you, I do want to know, how physical do you get in this show? How acrobatic? How crazy? How much do you get to explore that? Or have you touched upon that this season yet?
I've definitely got my steps in on this project for sure. I feel very grateful to have an athletic background because I don't think I would have been able to do this show. It is very physically exhausting, but for all good reason. We run a lot in the show, which I think was probably the most stunt work we did, and we did do a little bit more. And as far as our safety goes, we had stunt doubles and everything, but we did take on a very big role of action in this show, which I think is nice to have a little bit of that. Not as much as I think people are thinking, just because we want it to be very character driven this first season. But there's a solid amount for sure.
Yeah, there definitely is a solid amount of stunts too, and I actually had to do some training because basketball plays a pretty big role in Ty's life. So that was a lot of fun. Of course. Here we go. But yeah, that just to keep me fresh, of course, and that was a very fun aspect of it too.
Tony Sanchez, the hashtag show. I'm sorry. I was going to ask, Aubrey, correct me if I'm wrong, this is your first major screen role.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's it like to make your debut, but within the biggest entertainment franchise in the world? Has that even hit you, or?
Well, I've been acting since I was 9 years old. In the business since I was 10.
I got round tables for that.
Doing it because I love it, but obviously because I know the impact that actors have in the world, and it was something that I always sought out to have. So, by no means am I a total newbie to the acting world, but this is definitely my first lead role ever. So I guess it is my debut.
I will say that when we were at the airport getting ready to leave for New Orleans, he said about 100 times, "I can't believe this is happening."
Yeah, literally.
Which is amazing. It makes my heart happy.
Like you said, it's your first time, being a lead on TV. Period, and you're a superhero.
No pressure.
The best cinematic universe in the entire world. So it's no big deal. No.
Totally cool. It's fine.
Totally cool. I'm chilling right now. This isn't,
So when you had Jeff and Joe kind of come through, and they kept using the word authenticity to describe, your characters and the voice of the show, and that you guys are bringing something, you're bringing a voice to the show that is very authentic as far as young people are concerned, or as far as race and gender, all of that is concerned. Is that something that you've been conscious about in your portrayal of the characters? Have you ever had to sit down with writers and be like, people don't talk like this, kids don't talk like this,
I think there's been a few times where we've had to confront Joe and be like, bro. And then he'll be like, yeah, you're right. But that's what I love about this show is it's such a massive collaboration, and obviously we want to create something that is authentic and is organic to what's happening in 2018, and I think that that's something that we find really important and that we want to continue doing. And so we were very opinionated when it came to certain things like that. And Joe and the rest of the team were very respectful and totally understood. And we all came from a place of, genuinely wanting to create something that's super authentic.
Of course.
Yeah.
So no
cringeworthy moments where slang is getting you.
I mean,
not in my scenes. I don't know about anybody else's, but not in mine.
It's kind of a thing how much of an impact this show can have. So you don't want any corny things or anything like that. So.
Nice. Yeah.
So their relationship to each other is so important.
Right. I think me and Olivia just kind of saw from the jump the chemistry that we had, and it was easy for me. You know, it's easy to work with Liv. It's like, you know, she. Oh, don't make me cry. Nah, it's you know, she's, you know, silly Liv, you know, on set, but she can go straight into, you know, being the invested and being in the scene, and that was so easy for me because it's just like all I have to do is come in and bring it at the same level that, you know, my companion is bringing it. So and just for it being my first, you know, lead role anyway, it's I'm glad I got to do it with someone like Liv. So she, you know, showed me the ropes and
Butter me up over here.
come on.
I feel the same way. I mean, you know, it's so important for two actors who are going to be working together, obviously a lot, to feel just as passionate about, you know, the show, the project, the characters as much as you do. So I think, you know, I obviously feel very special. And Tandy and Tyrone have a very complicated relationship. I mean, their relationship is an emotional roller coaster. They love each other one day, they hate each other the next. They're friends one day, they're enemies the next. So I think it's a lot that they go through, and I think it's a really like beautiful way of telling it. I mean, their story arc is something special, and I don't think I've ever seen anything like their story before. And obviously, introducing an interracial duo couple to TV is really important for us as well. And to tell their story is something that we feel very grateful to be a part of. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
It wasn't planned. I promise.
Was it not? Seriously? Wait, what? I promise you. I texted him a picture of my outfit today, and I was like, I am so extra. And he was like,
I just realized you guys were matching colors.
I know. And then he texted me a picture back, and he was like, why are we the same human?
Black and white.